Today I'm out at the local range and I was going to show you guys my homemade swinging steel targets. Get a little closer, just see how I made it and see how much money you could save without having to buy commercial steel targets. Now this is just your standard A-frame steel target. I had to have a welder. I'm sure you can do it without a welder, but it's a lot easier with a welder. So hopefully you can find somebody that has access to a welder, or you got one yourself. Or you could take them to local companies and just have them weld the A-frames for you. But it's just, all it is rebar. Now this is heavy rebar. I prefer heavy rebar in case you hit it. Then it won't do as much damage with a handgun. As far as the A-frame, I just have pipes welded on top of the A-frame. And then there's a nut, a jam nut, and a wing nut. And there's a hole through there, and you just screw it down and it tightens down on the main bar. Now this particular one is for handgun use only. I have two plates. I have this 1/4-inch stainless. It's not AR500 plate. It's just 1/4-inch stainless, mild steel. As long as you're only going to shoot it with a .22 handgun or a .22 rifle, it'll hold up. And I wanted a lighter one so that it would swing a lot better when I was shooting with a .22. This is just your standard chain. The chain's just welded on both sides of the plate. Not even a good welding job, just so it sticks. I mean, you're going to be shooting at it. Remember, this is a steel target on a budget. If you don't have money to go out and spend $100, even $200 on a steel plate and an A-frame, this whole assembly right here, steel and all, cost me $20. $20 versus 100 and 150 is pretty good. So I have one 1/22 plate, a 1/4-inch, standard chain, regular heavy rebar, and it holds up really good. But then I also have this secondary plate. This is a 1/2-inch mild steel. Not good for AR-15. It's not AR-500 plate. I got both of these plates at a scrapyard for, I don't know, they were $3 a piece. This is a 9-inch plate. That's also a 9-inch plate. This one's 1/4. This one is 1/2-inch. And I've shot this with a 10mm, the 44 Magnum, and it holds up really well. This is the same setup, just welded around the rings. You always want to put the chain links on the back side of the plate so you don't shoot them. Both 9-inch steel plates. The links are spread a little, put around the rebar and welded in place. But for $20, if you have a welder, who can go wrong? And you can make these knuckles without having to weld too. I mean, you can bolt them together. It's just a standard A-frame. If you have pipe that fits into other pieces of pipe, you can make an A-frame out of pipe and then bolt the plates on. It's very simple to make a nice steel target. Alright, I got the Ruger SR22 and we'll show you how well it works. Wow, it's getting windier by the second out here. Now if you do want a steel hanging plate target for AR-15 or 5.56 or 308 or whatever you use it for, just buy an AR-500 plate and then make your own stand, weld it to your own stand. What I really like about this is it comes in 3 pieces. So if you don't have a truck, if you have a car, you can break it down to smaller pieces and put it in your truck. Alright, let's shoot it up. See, the plate holds up really well against those 22 rounds. I mean, there may be minor dimpling, but nothing that'll be dangerous to shoot at in the future. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.